All right, here we go. We are live with a Minecraft stream on a Friday because I didn't really feel it yesterday. I was a little socially drained, so I didn't get to stream out. Had some stuff to get done at work too, so that's going to happen. All right, we're jumping in as soon as I find my screen here. All right, there we go. Okay. We're going to jump in on the server real quick. I thought about the idea of starting a new single player world too. Um, this other server we've been playing on, they've taken it offline for now until they reconfigure it. So the one we've been building in though is still here. I need to check real quick and make sure. Oh, hold on, let me get the camera. Might be sitting too close or something. Let's see. Slide that back. There. Okay, cool. Um, I don't. Weird. Okay. Anyway, let's check and see if we have voted recently. I don't know if I'm due for that. I'm still good. Okay. All right. The shop should be good to go then. I've been working on this mountain behind the. I'm going to turn down the volume real quick on that music. I like it, but it's a little loud for me at the moment. There we go. Good. So I've been working like to make this kind of fit behind the build. So I dug this out a bit. You can see I've got to fill this back in some. I managed to dig around this one. That's about as far as I've gotten. This is a long, painful process digging out all this deep slate, and there's still. I mean, it's not much compared to the rest of the area here, but it still took a while to get that out. Sorry, I've got my dogs out here with me, so they're just chilling. I got to keep an eye on them in case they need to go out or something. Come here. Come on up. Come on up. Can you come up? He's a big boy. Coming up here. There's one of them. Look at the camera. Oh, he's still standing on the ground, believe it or not. So this one likes to hang out, and then this one gets jealous. The other one's actually bigger. um, yeah, let me get my thing pulled up here real quick. Let's see, there we go. Cool. So yeah, just Minecraft with dogs today. They usually behave. They would if they're in the house, they'd just be laying around anyway, so shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, so I've been clearing this out. I know that that is the boring part of this. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to do one chunk at a time. Or actually, I've done one chunk, like it's actually a chunk and a half by the time we get back here. This next one would be right through here. I'm trying to bring this out some so we don't have to dig in as much. But this one, I went ahead and dug through to see what our slope would be like. A gentle slope there would bring us down to about right here. Oh, excuse you. So then we just have to, I'd have to build a slope in to match that probably. I think that's about accurate. So I brought it out quite a bit and then over here. So that mountain building is still going to take a while. Let's see. I had some thoughts for up top. I was watching another YouTuber. I was watching BOO. I've been watching him for many years since his first series, and he was doing some work in his single player world because, well, we're in between Hermitcraft seasons, so he gets back to that. Anyway, he had an idea of just building large farms overground or in the distance and stuff, and I want to see how that would look up here. We've got a ton of space over here, and I don't think crops will plant on this. I don't believe so. I'd have to replace a lot of this with dirt in order to do that. But I was thinking, like, if we just had some flowing crops through here with some paths and maybe separated it out into different types, I think that would be a good thing to fill in a lot of this area, particularly like this, maybe up here. I know for sure where this snow is. If we were to grow crops up here, we wouldn't have to worry about the snow. So that's definitely an area I want to do that in. we'll kind of go from there and see. So I want to find out if I need to, and I can just grab some seeds real quick and see. I've thrown all my seeds away. I've forgotten how to play Minecraft. No, just kidding. Let's go with this. Can this be planted? It can. Okay. We can plant sweet berries on. Now we're going to have to rip out all the slabs. Excuse me. I mean the moss carpets. Now we might. Yeah. Let's plan on leaving somewhere down where the lights are at, I guess. Okay. It's a very dangerous area to walk through now. Checking on my dogs. That'll bring some red color to this, for sure. The bad thing about these is they are always perfectly straight. That can be good or bad. It just depends, whatever your opinion is of it. But we're going to fill this whole area. Probably what I need to do, and I think it's a great idea to have like some shrubs or something through here to kind of separate them, maybe even fences, the different areas you can have a crop. So I think this place up here, definitely where the snow's at, we're going to do that. So let me gather some supplies and see what we can come up with. All right. Fences would probably do fine. I'm trying to think. I should have leaves. Okay, I should have plenty of leaves. Did I put the leaves up here above the wood? Or are they just with the plants and such? Spruce leaves. I need to get rid of these extra extra shulkers I'm keeping on me. That's not full yet. That one's full. Empty ones we can put over here. All right. Empty, 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 empty. Oh, okay, that was one. That's a full tufts over here. Nope, here. There's my shelf. Okay. So we're just going to take these. Oh, okay. That one needs to go put up over here. Cobble, deep slate. Oh, camera off a little bit there. All right. Cool. Spruce leaves, cobble, deep slate. We got a little bit of that. I'm going to put all these down. I think this one we're going to keep. It's got moss and some other things in it. So let's just set these aside for now. We're going to change gears here and we're going to grab another thing of leaves out of this one. So we grabbed spruce. There's oak. What else we got? Spruce, oak, azalea leaves. Let me check that out and see. No, just azaleas. Don't want that. Yeah, I think that's good. Flowering azaleas, moss, moss, moss. All right, I think this should do. Unless we want to make a Oh yeah, that'd be great. Honestly, we can make our hedge out of these too. Like it can still be kind of included in there. We just got to be careful not to hit it with bone meal if we're bone mealing anything, because we don't want the trees. So. Mm. All right. Let's go back. Let's see here. We're going to, first of all, the path naturally makes an edge here. So if we come down about here and we're going to do, let's get some of these things. I just set that there. Then we can get into something here. More. What? I thought I grabbed flowering azaleas. Oh, I had both. Shoot. Okay. Okay. Let's put this one back then. I don't need it since there's already one with spruce in it. So we got spruce and oak on this one. Azalea, we only need one of these azaleas. So let's get that and get the flowering azaleas out. Now that should give us oak and spruce, and then one thing of flowering azaleas, and then one of these. We should be able to get our boundaries set up now with that. So if we just start with like set it right about like that. Maybe we'll come back in and make it look fuller and such with time. Not that. Okay. There, then we'll go over here. Let's see it. All right. So something like that for a line there. I think we'll probably also come up from this edge, maybe. And then shoot this way. Please don't be a light. Okay. Got that. And then this will should we try to spill down this way maybe? Let's take this over like this. Nope. Mm, 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 mm. It's much larger. Let's split this also. We're going to go from right here. Because I realized that, oh, not there. Ah. Right there is what we want. There we go. Okay. That'll give us 3 sections to fill in. We can come from here and go over like that. There. Let's go to an angle here. Boom, 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 boom. Seriously, come on. Okay, we're just gonna leave that one up there. I think it looks good. You little dude got in my way. Okay. Now this, we're gonna wrap around the corner. Let's bring a path through here, maybe. Not a path, but a line. like that. Okay. From this point, we're going to shoot over this way. It's kind of the same as our path laying, as far as the procedure, like how we pick the lines and all that. So, doop doop doo. That good. I think from right here, I want to shoot over to that corner there. Something like this. I think it's good to watch other watch YouTubers and stuff that do different things to kind of get inspired by them. Because sometimes you just don't know what to do with certain areas in your base. Oh, bad angle. Let's fix this. I don't think I have silk touch on my hoe, or I'd be using that for these leads. There we go. Oh, right about there's what we want. Something like that. Good. All right. Have more? I need more. Okay. Let's get more. Let's get more. Let's just go ahead and take a few of these in. Since we're laying it out with spruce for now. Right, this is going to have to cut through here then. We'll follow this upper line. Ish. Like that. Oh, can't do that one. Which is okay. We can do that. And then just take this one out. There definitely can't be a light there. I mean, there could be. Doesn't need to be. Okay, so there's that. We're just kind of splitting our areas up here, I think. I think we're doing good so far. So that'll all be berry bushes there. And then we'll have, let's continue this line across. All right. It's all good. Okay. Sorry, checking my notifications. Make sure I'm not missing anything important there. Good. I've got two dogs laying beside me. Everything's good to go. All right. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. I like this because I've been meaning to do something up here. And if we need to build houses in there, we can always rip the crops back out and words. Take the crops back up and build houses if we need. That's a much smaller piece. All right, that's already separated with the path here. Same in there. We have to figure out something down there, but if it spills into that area, maybe it doesn't. Let's take this to the corner. Or not corner, just somewhere over in here. It's a good line. Okay, I like that. And this is going to cut over from here. Yeah, that makes more sense of the little shape that's there. okay, whatever. I like that we're actually trying to avoid the moss carpets that are already there, just because, like, since they were replaced from bone meal, there's a randomness to it. So, like, there's that, like, a randomness that you can't mimic as a human necessarily, even. Well, so with that kind of guiding what we're doing here, it should make it look a little more organic in a sense. Okay, yeah, we'll just go from here. It's fine. And over there, okay, let's avoid that area if we can. And come straight over, as straight as possible. Yeah, we can do that. That's good there. Nice. Okay, all right. We're slowly getting this laid out. Then we've just got to see, like, I don't think I can plant like wheat. Those have to be on farmland, so that can't be on this, right? We can collect flowers. I think flowers will go on here, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go grab some out of here and see if we can plant flowers there. That's just going to be a lot of flowers, though. So let's pretty sure they'll go down. Yeah, okay. So you can definitely do a flower field out here. Um, but yeah, I've been trying to figure out what to do with this. When I saw him do that in his video, I just figured, you know what? I have a perfect place for that. Perfect little place that needs to have crops growing, just to kind of fill it in a bit. Fill it in a bit. Da-da-da-da. So yeah, let's do here. And okay, yeah, I think that'll do for that too. So if we just make this line continue across here, eh, connect like that. Come on. We could do this whole area so it'll cross the path a little bit. And just continue this line over here. We'll try to keep it mostly up top. I think that would do. Yeah, it's always like a gamble. Am I going to find a light underneath the moss carpet when I remove it, or is it going to be fine? That's all of it. Let's get some more of those. Probably more than that would have been good, but go with that. That's going to have to get split. Let's run a line here. Do 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 do. Meh. Look at that. Let's see. That's fine. We can do it like that. We'll just leave that. So that'll. Let's bring that over. Is that reasonably leave this as a separate one, or okay, here we go. Do that. Ah, here. There we go. Do-do. Let this back. Good. All right. Getting locked in. Here we go. All right. Now let's arc from here over to the corner, or actually just from this corner here. Let's do this. So from right about here, we're going to arch this way. Arc. Let me right up in there. And I'll just cut straight over here. Nope, need more. Need more. Chicken. There's my property line. Okay. I'm trying to stay out of this area because I'm still not sure if my uh thing underground is going to come up through here. So let's come from right here. Hold on 1 second. Recognize that number. Oh, that. Okay. All right. Move. Move. Boom. What? I heard that. Where? There's a zombie village around here somewhere. I must have left some underground areas. Yeah. We have dark spots. Nice. Now, I think I'm still... Ugh. Might need to bring a line through here just to separate it from the orchard there. Like that. Probably along there. Whatever. Um, no. Okay, this just needs to... I don't know. I'll figure that out and come back to it. Let's just work on this top part and get that filled in. See what we need to do. This area is great with berries, so we're going to keep filling in with berries. I should have plenty back at depot. Excuse me. Let's leave a few in there. Aha! Yeah, I'm trying to avoid that for sure. Middle click's not working. Oh, so we don't have any. Never mind. Nope. Nothing's got to stay. Go to stay. We'll work around it. Ah. One of these is probably a... Nope. There was no lamp there. I thought for sure we'd have one. Okay. Look at this other side all the way over to the path. We did that already. Good. All right. This next level. Yeah. Okay. That one's going to stay. And we need to get more. Really? That quick? I don't know how to collect these easily. Keep an eye on the health as we go through this. Oh, okay. I was looking at my hunger, not my health. I wasn't even... This is dangerous. Oh, okay. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Get this section filled in. I think it's best if I just clear them all out, and then let's get rid of that one. Don't have any. I do have moss there, so hold on. There we go. Let's throw that one up. And then we can go click, fill. Honestly, I'm thinking maybe I don't need the lights with all the bushes here. Hey, nothing's going to spawn there. If anything does wander into it, because these are deadly, they would not last long. So, okay. Anyway, there's a lot more lamps over here just because I was trying to get rid of the snow. So there's a lot of lamps we don't need in this area. Like, we don't need this many close together. That's just nonsense. So these can go. So that'll help a little bit. And then if we go ahead and cover that one and that one with the carpets, and we can put berries all around there. That one. Yeah, okay, I need more. A little easier when you can fly to get through this. Keep a close eye on the elf. It's gonna take a lot of hunger off me for sure. See how long I can take damage without dying. Well, never mind. I'll eat. All right, there we go. Let's get back in this. That one's easy to fix there. If any snow comes on the hedge, we'll just throw a moss carpet on that and call it a day. All right, let's clear these off real quick. Let's also finish our hedge through here. Go. All right. They're off all moss carpets to begin with. Then we'll figure out where we need to put them back. Oop, that's a different light. Let's carve these real quick. You, and you. Do, 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 do. Ah, darn it. Get those torches back. I'm out. I'm out of berries again. I've got a few growing up at the other garden. Maybe I just do this and then just jump in where they're at. It does pull them together. Ah, Stop that. And let's go ahead and pull up hitboxes. That way I won't miss any of these when they come back through. There we go. And well, where'd it go? Over here? Okay. How did it get? Go. I missed one. Ah, eat before I start eating berries. Here. And there, very important that I put one right there. Okay, now we just got these lower areas to start working on. Let's clear off all the carpets. And there. You go away. Got it, got it, got it. Let's put one carpet there. I'm going to get rid of this one. There's a dark spot over here, though. Look no further. There we go. Okay, that's taken care of. We'll leave that one down. I'll probably rip it off later. I mean, especially if I'm going to have to put dirt down there for something. Let's get this filled in. Give me. Okay, that's good. Start clearing off the carpet now. Ah, okay. There we go. All right. Good. Oh, I'm going to do that. Doom, 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 doom. Okay. All right. Now gives us that. I think this is a good sufficient number of lights. We'll cover those back up. There's not too many lights here, so we're going to keep that area good like that. All right. And I'll probably need to go collect more of those. Yep. Okay. There we go. Let's jump on it. I can't imagine if I didn't have the fly ability, how this would work out, because this is hard to get through for sure. Some more over here. Yeah, get them. And those. All right. We're just going to take the damage. Crab. Okay. Get up. There we go. All right. Let's keep that up. I don't want to die. That would be horrible. They're definitely doing their job of keeping the snow off the ground. So I think that's going to be the biggest advantage to these. It's just not having to worry about the snow, because I don't like the snow on the ground out here. As we see it on the hedge there, we'll just throw a carpet on it. All right. There's that. Good. Okay. I was hoping these don't automatically despawn early. So they have custom culling filters on here or something in the performance mods that like get rid of certain blocks or certain drops. I think it just runs a sweep on a regular basis. It's not based on how long the blocks have been there necessarily, like your normal 5 minute, but it could be 5 or 10 seconds and stuff will just despawn. Which I get, if somebody just started, if everybody just started dropping blocks around that they didn't intend on picking up, then like when they're mining, that could really slow down server performance for sure. So, well, we're gonna have foxes here, aren't we? They're gonna love this place. All right, that's good for now. Let's go ahead and plant these in. Some steak. Go. Oh, all right. Let's see. Let's get this planted. There we go. I did not check to see if everything's working fine. Okay, the mic looks good. Have I not had sound music coming through the whole time? I don't see it. Huh. Weird. Hold on. Why is music not coming through? We've got our overlay for it. Let's see here. Well, that's weird. Hold on. Let's go check this out. There we go. All right. Go straight from the app. My bad. Okay. We're just restarting the playlist anyway. So sorry about that. Music seemed to have not been here before, but now it is. So we'll get back on this. I don't know. It's weird. Usually it comes through. I've got this set to monitor the headphone output and put the music in the stream. I wonder how long it's been like that. Seems like I usually verify it, so I don't know. All right. So anyway, guys, yeah, we're just working on some landscaping up top, beautifying the overground base, as I call it. Just going to plant some fields of sweet berries, and our best way to get them is to just harvest them right out of the field here. which could take a while and may cause damage. See how close I can get. Keep an eye on that. Alright. Pick that up. Good. Trying to keep an eye on the damage to see how much I actually take. It's wanting to eat the berries. Oh, no, that's not good either. Ah, shoot. Wrong button. And sweet. All right, next level. Eh, eh. Can you get it? There we go. Let's see if I can pick them up without taking damage. Eh. Get it, get okay. All right. I'm not gonna play her anymore. Let's get healed back up. I know I'm pushing my limits there. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. That should heal us up real good. Stick these up here real quick. Come on, pick it up. There you go. Okay. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. One thing's for sure, the more of these I plant, the more I have I can harvest from. So I think we're good to finish up this area. And we might try to find another place to do sweet berries again. There we go. Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah, that's got that one. So that's one area. Flowers would be the next thing we can do. Large flowers we can bone meal. Small flowers, not so much. So, oh, excuse me, we'd have to find them and harvest them. See what's going on with that. So let's get this. I do like the look. I like it when it gets filled in with the red even better. I think once all the berries are ripe on there, that'll give it a slight color variance with the green. Um, the next part, let's see what we can do. I think the flat areas are fine if we end up replacing with dirt. I don't want to do that where there's a lift because I don't like the way the dirt looks on the side. Okay. Let's see what else we have now. Let's go back, and we've got plenty of these now. I don't have a place I put this. We didn't end up using azaleas. Okay. Let's get a small patch of flowers over here then. Let's see, let's go D. A lot of people joining and leaving the game. Not much chat though. Awfully quiet today. Yeah, it's a shulker of flowers, but we've got something other than that. Green dye, sunflowers. Oh, I'm trying to think what we can do. We can. Oh, there they are. Okay. Let's do this. Let's get some bone meal and make some more of these. Is that the peonies? What else do we have? What am I doing? It's going to take a lot of bone meal to get what I need, but we can, that. And let's put the berries away. And a new shulker. We can come back to those. Throw that in there too. That's fine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so these, although they make good decoration, I actually have them here specifically for the purpose of farming them. So that's what this area. It's a multi-purpose farm area. We've got our cocoa beans, and then we have our large flowers on the sides here. So sweet. Okay. And these are 1-for-1 with bone meal, so you don't have to worry about getting too much, y'all. Hey, look at that. Let's go ahead and throw some of this stuff into a shulker, though. Get the moss carpets out of there. Okay, that should work. We'll throw these up there and grab 2 more. Just keep going at it. Flowers. Be quicker if we just had like a villager that you could give bone meal to and get flowers from him. I don't know. Be cool. Call him the florist. Of course, he probably want emeralds, but I think you should be able to give him bones or bone meal. Give me like, I don't know. It could still be a loss because like you don't have to actually do the bone mealing yourself to get them. So I'm gonna finish these 2 stacks and then we'll see what we have. Get some more water. Do 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 do. All right, let's go back now. Back. And we're gonna come through here first of all and get rid of all them moss carpets like you did before. Don't want to go back. Yeah, there's the excess of lights down here. Again. Oh, you don't deserve that. Okay. All right, looks like we need to finish up our hedge as well. No more, more, more. What? Oh, okay. You're completely right. Sweet. All right, so here we go. Let's clear these out now. The hedge is all taken care of. There's that. There's that. And oh, I missed one. Cool. And there. And there. So this, yeah, it's just a lot. This one and this one can go away. I think that should still be good. Let's see, that's probably good there. All right, let's cover those back up now with pick lock. Boom, 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 and boom. All right, now let's get our flowers out and start placing. All right. The hitbox is hard to get around. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. What? It's going to take a lot more than I have. I guarantee you that. Go. Good. Still doing good. Filling in well. These are kind of, I mean, there's a slight pink color to it, but I think they're more white. Um, just like a slight pinkish tint to it. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, I like the randomness of the placement of flowers for sure. I've probably got an excess of lights up here too. Oops, didn't need to do that. No, there, okay. Okay. Let's get rid of this and this. There we go. Okay, those should be fine. All right. It should fill in pretty well. There we go. Flowers. No, okay, there we go. Get some more. I think, yeah, we're still good for the moment. I don't know if we're going to have to get more, like if I can get to the next level or not. But for now, we shall flower this place up. All right. Oops. Next one done. Let's go off and look. I do like the look of that. You know, I mean, it's the bear. Excuse me. The bears are filling in well over there, so that gets that section definitely. Well, that was because that one hasn't grown yet. Hmm. I don't mind the gaps where the lights are at, just because it does add some interest and it breaks up the visuals a little bit. Make sure I get. Yeah, there's just a lot of carpets there. Oops. Oops. Lots of oopses. That was good. Okay, yeah, we'll keep these three there. Let's get flowers again. There. Okay. Eh, and there you go. We got just to these. Got these two little sections left. Sorry, words just didn't want to come out of my mouth properly. I need sleep. That's my problem. I woke up too early today. Couldn't go back to sleep, so that will make me tired for sure. But you know what, Dave? Dave can't take naps. Not easily. There's a 3-day waiting process, and the proper paperwork must be submitted. All in my brain, of course. Um, it has to be approved by a committee of 3. Um, the application process. Anyway, sorry, I'm just being silly. Obviously, yeah, naps just aren't easy for me. Once I'm awake, it's like I'm awake until bedtime, like nighttime. So sometimes I'm tired enough to take a nap, but it's so rare. Okay, let's go get a little bit more flowers. Maybe 2 stacks should finish this area up, I think. Because it's just this little bit and that. Did I get the top? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. All right. Let's head back into the. I want to knock that out. Instead, I think I'm gonna fill it in. There we go. It was bothering me. Give me a second. Okay, I can do it. All right, get 2 more stacks here. Got to figure out what we want to put in the other areas. Could just keep doing flowers with other sorts. I mean, I've got the rose bushes over there. Oh, hey, how are you doing? Um, Missed that one. Okay. I think we can get this top at least for now as we pass through here. Give me that. Okay. Eh. Oh no, that one. That's just sick odor. Not gonna make it. I had to go make more flowers. Yep, that's it. Let's go back. Okay. And another stack. Another stack. Let's do it. Hey, doggy, doggy. How you doing? Hey. Get that. Or, oh, that's a light. That's fine. Great. All right. That's a little more immersive, I think, than just the fields of moss. Okay. All right. Let's get dirt. Dirt should be fine because we've got to till it to make farmland to plant like wheat. I think we're gonna do that right here. So we're gonna need a lot of seeds. A lot of seeds we do. I don't know why I'm suddenly British. Um, so not that one. Throw leaves in there. Moss is in here. We'll go ahead and throw our all that in there too. Peonies. And that. I think. No, we need that. That's right. Let props go. All right. Okay. To the farm, that little farm area we had over here. I guess there's other types of crops we could grow that. See how the carrots look? I mean, like, Go ahead and harvest this and get what seeds we can from that. Ah, that was carrots. I don't want carrots. Go away, pig. Sorry, locked in. Here we go. All right, I think that's almost all the wheat we had up here. Yeah, that's all the wheat we had up here. Let's throw the. I missed that one. Let's throw the actual wheat into this shulker. Keep those seeds. And let's go back over here. All right, so here we're going to have to grab some dirt. Dirty dirt, 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 dirt. Let's grab a shulker of it here. There we go. No, I need that. And that's going to go there. Let's grab the hoe. We have ready for this. Oh man, I need it. Okay, I'm gonna take them both out. I need to fix those real quick. More XP. We'll get back to farm spot in a minute. We gotta, let's see. Let's put one here and one here. Okay. All right. Oh man. Do I not have mending on this one? No, it's mending. Swap them around so I can eat real quick. Doesn't matter which is which to me. Moss eater 1 or 2. Both will eat the moss. Okay. So let's put them both. Let's take 2 away. 2 is okay. Never mind. There we go. Okay. Let's go home back. Should be right under where we need to be anyway. We're right beside it. Let's just do this one first. Ignore the other lights. They are lighting up the base underneath. See, getting there. Dun dun dun. Fill spots back in as needed. Can do that for sure. I can still put moss in the middle of a farm to cover up a light. I could also try to. Okay, we need to put some of this away. I can see. Oakley's. I just throw the seeds and flowers in here. That's fine. And the bone meal for now. Hey there. You need to go out? Hold on 1 second. Let the dogs out real quick. Alrighty. Back. It's a little easier to dig up against this. It's a solid boundary. There we go. No. So, if anybody's watching this, let me know if we should like continue working in this world for now. Should I do another stream, like a single player, or should I try to take on some CTM maps? I know the CTMs will definitely be funnier because I'll definitely die a lot in that. But I don't know. Maybe you enjoy this. If you do, just let me know. Because I've got Tuesdays open now. The game I was streaming on Tuesdays is done, so I'm up for whatever on that. I can stream more Minecraft. I can stream. I'm fine with more Satisfactory too. I enjoy that one a lot. But if there's something else in Minecraft, I could start a modded stream on Tuesdays maybe. A lot of stuff with the Create mod I'd like to get into, or like a Sky Factory, something like that. But yeah, if you're catching this video on YouTube, just write something in the comments what you'd like to see me do to replace my Tuesday videos. And I believe, is there a way to message on Twitch? If you're watching this VOD on Twitch after, just let me know what kind of content y'all like to see. I don't mind switching it up since I have that Tuesday slot open now. We could do more of what we already do, or I could do more of what I already do, or I could do that. I also have like other games. If anybody would like to see some other games on here, got a few different things I can try out. Tuesdays are open now, so I might stream some more Cubic Odyssey at another date, but for now I'm done with it. So it was fun. It seemed to perform better on YouTube than it does on Twitch anyway, so I get a lot more views there. Which is okay. I'm still figuring a lot of this out as to what content's better where and how to handle that. I know one thing's for sure. I can't stream in the evenings, which will be evenings in the US, just because I have other obligations. But I know for anyone in Europe or beyond may be able to watch this, or in the US if they have time during the day. Or still letting horse. Am I out of dirt? I'm out of dirt. Let's get more right there. I think 6 should do for this. I have to be very careful not to use the hoe on the path. Okay, there we go. Let's do that carefully. Ah, there we go. Cool. Go at it. What? Oh, there's no water sources around here. Shoot. Okay. What if I plant immediately? Like, will it break the crop? Like, is it gonna all that work, man? Yeah, I think I have to plant almost immediately. Let's that works. Out of seeds. Probably also have to bone mill all this to get it to grow since there's no water here. Oh, give me more seeds. Plant. There we go. So I think this will work out good for this area up here. And then I still want to build like some buildings and structures up here, but again, we can always tear out crops and put that in as needed. There we go. Okay, they still grow technically. Let's get that on there. Let's try to. Yeah. All right. Sweet. Well, let's let that kind of naturally grow a little bit on its own, and then we can come back and I don't want to harvest that. Where am I going to get seeds from? You just go out in the wilderness. Mm-mm-mm. It's just going to take a while. Um, I'm in the wrong place for this. Let's go. Like, the ferns aren't going to give me anything. I need to be in different kind of forest Let's see what we can find. It's a big forest. Yes, it is. I don't feel like that's the right direction either. Oh, a lot of spruce, man. Um, you know what? Here we go. Let's do another RTP. And we're in a normal place now. There we go. You know what I could do? Hold on. We have a resource place. I can come out here and just yeah, let's put everything away that we don't need. Dirt, 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 dirt. Moss, 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 moss. Also here, there we go. And sticks, and we'll just throw that in there, even though we're going to get more. Just go straight into inventory, straight into my inventory. So this place is set up for that. It's going to be all this wheat. But honestly, like I probably should hang on to the wheat because probably should make mud at some point. Packed bricks like that, right? Oh no. Okay. There we go. Something on the ground. Good for me. And this just automatically respawns given time. So let's see if there's any kind of quests. Hold on. And that one's mostly full. I think I should do for now. Let's just pick up what we got here and head back to home back. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That in the offhand, and let's have at it. Oh, okay, there we go. Sweet. Plant. Sometimes it skips like that. Good. And is that a light? Is that what? Yeah, that's a light. Okay. It'll work. It'll be okay in the middle of the farm. I'm not too worried about it. Let's get. I don't have any of this out. Let's find some carpets. There we go. Let's cover up those two lights I have here. Therefore, not to break any crops. Not preferred. There we go. So far, they don't seem to be breaking off, right? I'm still debating whether or not I have to bone meal all of it to get it to grow, but yeah, there's worse things I could do with my life. Okay, that was. Thought I heard my phone ringing. Let me check on the dogs real quick. I think I need to let them back in. 1 second. Come on, boys. Okay, we are back. Yeah. More seeds. Yeah. The good news is I have lots of bone meal and I have a good bone farm set up. So hey, lay down, bud. Sit. Sit. Hey, sit. Good sit. Plenty enough this time. Okay, let's see if we can get. There's your carpet right there. I missed that one. Okay. Um, I've got some very minimal growth. Like it's not growing, right? I don't know if it's going to get to fully ripe crops like these that are bone mealed, but we've got that field now planted, so it's still it looks okay. All right. In this section to here, um, we could do another crop there, same thing. Let's just see how this one plays out first, though. And just kind of take it from there. I don't know for sure how I wanted to do the transition here to the lower area. Whether we do crops on there or not, I don't know. So over here, I don't know what else we have a lot of. Don't want to do the red flowers here. All right. Let's get those out of here and put them back in the right place. There we go. Okay. Hmm. Why don't we do like the red flowers over here. We could take what we have already and just pick random spots and put them in, right? Yeah, let's do that. So let's get our, we don't want red next to red. So these and the roses don't need to be next to each other. So this spot here could be red roses. We need more shulkers, that's for sure, to keep this stuff organized. So let's get a shulker here for the seeds. So let's get into that. We're doing this. And we're going to make, this one? Yeah, wheat seeds. Okay. There's room. Let's find that. There. Right there. There's quicker ways to do this. I just can't quite focus at the moment. There we go. What's that? Just start. Just moss. That's good. Moss is in there. Honestly, well, this moss carpet could just go up here and recycle that. There we go. Takes care of that. So this moss in here then. It is slow, but it shall be done. Do that. Okay. And then that can go in here. Why not? I'll just go and throw it in there. And these two. Why not? All right, let's get some more bone meal. She give us 9 stacks. We can get 9 stacks of roses. See how far that goes. I did, in fact, forget some seeds to see if we can get those out of the hand and put them in here. That'd be great. And we'll just go ahead and do that while we're in here. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. Boom. There we go. Some more going here. All right. 5 more stacks. 5 more stacks. We can get this, and then we'll go plant them all and see how many more we need. Nice. Okay, 3 more. And planting, we shall go. Good. All right, 1 more stack, and then we'll get out there. Fishing contests. Nah, I don't really do those. I think I've tried this fishing contest once on this server. It wasn't. I don't know. I don't like the fishing in this game. It's boring. Okay, we've got to go through here and clear out our moss carpets again. Guess I should start with the lowest level, right? Boom. Boom. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, yeah, that one's going to go back. That's okay. Get that there. This is clear. It's clear to me. Oh, okay. Yeah. Ignore those in-game sounds. That's just event notifications on the server. There we go. Hello, Wolf. Uh-oh. We've been disconnected. Why? Why is the question? Are we on the right network out here? I forgot. Yeah, I'm on the right network. I think the server went down. I don't think we have a limit on flowers. Yeah, it's not looking good. Well, I could wrap it up now, or why don't we hop on to the creative server I build on, and I can show you around some of those builds. Nope, wrong version. Okay, they want 120.1. We are way behind. Can't do that. Let me reload this. See, I'm going to real quickly see Minecraft. Let's mute that. Let's quit this game. There we go. Reload and 120.1. That's 0.2. I don't think I have an instance. Let's just change this one. Edit. Okay, let's go ahead and run that one. Okay. Looks like I've got it. Yep, we're loading up. Give me a second. Let's get this game loaded back up. Change the versions there real quick. I'll show you some of my old builds on this other server I used to be on. Give it a second. Oh, here it comes. Okay. Let me unmute that right there. Should show up. Ah, here we go. Nice. Okay. Don't freeze up. Oh, Minecraft. How dare you? Game crash. Let's try this again. Try this again. I'm going to leave this up on the screen looking for game to capture because I think there's a problem. Sometimes when I switch over stuff in Streamlabs, it crashes Java. So here it comes. Okay. All right, we should be good to look in here. All right, we've just got to make sure. Okay, here we go. All right, so anyway, Eytan, this is a creative server I used to build a lot on. I was on their build team for a while. Can't show you the build team stuff, but we can certainly go to my creative world. Oh, excuse me. You didn't need to see that. Here we go. This one I was working on redoing things a bit, so it's nasty right now. I did a lot of copying, pasting. Really ugly snake I tried to make. Okay. Anyway, this one over here though, I didn't want to go too crazy with the structures on here. I could definitely have done a lot more. But I like the paths. I like the relaxed feeling of this. I experimented with some towers and stuff, some different designs here. Well, this doesn't have an interior, does it? No. A lot of this is incomplete. I did, however, make paths. One thing I like doing in these worlds is just building paths to connect things. And hold on, let's get that up. There we go. Building paths to connect things like this. So this goes down a little stairway to get to the bottom. Okay, and then we have this tunnel that comes through here, out this way, comes back over here. But I just really started doing a lot, so that's where we just came out. It splits both ways. Like texturing this, like we have tools to be able to paint, if you will, with a random number assigned to each different material. I decided not to use grass, so I have like this for dirt, and then the other blocks there. Granted, this is really old, guys, so I know building techniques have improved a lot since then. I started an interior on that, but hadn't got far. This we had some other structures here. Beginnings of an interior here. These used to connect. They're supposed to connect. Never mind. This is glitched. Yeah. I think it's the version I'm in. Oh, yeah. A lot of things are broken because of that version change. But anyway, up top there, we have a path. I really like building paths into areas where you get around like without flying. I didn't level that in, but this, we've got a path going up top here. It just climbs up top. Granted, it's a smaller path up here. Cuts back around. And then I'll just fly here. Go ahead and it makes it all the way up to the top here. I have a little airship that I built. Again, the fences are not cooperating right now, so let's get that out of the inventory. Let's see if I can fix that. No? Weird. Okay. Just imagine those are connected because they were. Same thing over there. So that's a path to go all the way up there. This is just another airship I built. This one actually doesn't have anything not working on it, so that's good. And I had a little stream that goes through here. I have paths connecting this too. Like, so I have, let's see here. So we're down in this area. I have this path that comes up here, right? Crosses that bridge and then works its way up top. It's a little camping area. There's my head. There was a fire. Well, we didn't have campfires in this version, so I think that's what it is. The server is compatible with 120.1. However, I think the actual working version it's on is 116. So, which is probably when the things got broken. Fences, like for Minecraft in general. But yeah, another path coming out here. This stream just continues on. I did some work with the bottom. Some of this, of course, another bridge to cross there. Some of this stuff in the bottoms to break up the water. I did get to play around a lot with fluidics in this world, learning how to make it like not just autofill in there. So sometimes it's blocking it with blocks. Other times it's like not putting a source underneath. So if we cut off the sources further back, and there's not source blocks here, you can kind of do what you want. Same thing up here, like working through this waterfall here. It used to come out of a cave, mouth of a cave, but I changed that, obviously. And since it just cuts off back here, I put blue wool back there. Yep, that's me. I used to like taking a boat and just flying over here. Let's see here. So that's most of this plot. It's just kind of of course, the big tree. And it needs some work on the leaves. I think I was reworking them, as a matter of fact. But the tree itself, I like. It's just it needs some work on the leaves. I quit working on it. Obviously, there's some little custom trees over here. Not much to them. They aren't super special. Custom trees over here. I really like these, and I have another plot. I can't show you that because it's in a private area. But these kind of trees, I've built a lot of them elsewhere. They're kind of like mangroves that later Minecraft built or added to the game. But they were just kind of a custom tree I put together with a few different leaf types. Like you got your acacia, birch leaves on here, and then of course the oh, acacia wood. What in the world? Okay, weird. But yeah, okay. So there's that. I don't want to show other people's stuff necessarily, but there's some really cool builds on here. Old, but cool stuff. I I used to have an underground on this thing, and was this mine? Hold on. No, definitely not mine. This was Howard. No, not mine either. Okay. This was a little ocean plot I started working on and doing some custom trees. With these palm trees, I was just using like slime blocks and jungle wood. Um, just a little beach scene here, and then this volcano. Again with the fluidics of lava, it's a little easier to control because it doesn't like autofill when you put a source down or anything like that. Lots of obsidian because I mean volcano, right? And I just had the flows coming off of that to come down here. See the lava breaking through in a few places. I wanted to build a whole beach full of like little cottages like this. There's a dock here, another dock over there. I had these boats that I was working on. I'm not really sure what inspired me to do this, but I built the whole under the water area, things like that. I had a plot somewhere around here where I was working on. Let's see, that might be toward the front of this one. Somebody was building a whale over there. Okay, this one here. Yeah, this was my scratch plot. I had this lion that I was working on. I am not good at organics, but this is like his back leg needs some cleaning. It's nasty. This one's a little better. Um, Again, I tried to just work on some organics like this, and this is the best I got. I no, I mean it's not bad, I guess. Um, this was the structure I had on that land. Oh yeah, and these custom cactuses. Um, there's another map I was building for somebody, and they had a desert area, and I started doing these kind of cactuses. So I liked them, so I started building them over here. Put a little flower thing in there. But those are. Is this one mine too? No, not mine. Sorry. Um, but yeah, these little custom cactuses and then little patches of regular cactus down there. It's kind of what I did here, but this structure here was originally on that plot. I ripped it off because I was trying to, or ripped it out of there because I was trying to work on it. But this was like an arena kind of. Hold on. like a arena placed in here, like a gladiator arena thing, and I had the seating. This version just really nerfed the iron bars and fences, so things are a little weird here. But I don't know. I had fun building this one back in the day. That's about it. My plan was eventually to work out what I needed to with this little custom organic with a snake head on there. Very small organic, but that was eventually going to be copied and pasted back into this area here. I just got bored with it, so I quit. This cave with the snake, it looks stupid. That is the stupidest snake you're ever going to see. But hey, it's something. Had it. I mean, I guess the best work I did was just having it dig through the ground and resurface. I did get a little bit of that worked out. Terraforming is really my thing more so than like building organics, but I've experimented a little bit with it. This was the arena again, with all the structure taken off the top. So I believe I was putting this in as just an open air arena, and I didn't have much going on with that. Let's hop back over to that arena and see. I think I still had like the stuff beneath it still in here in this field. Yeah, there's like we'll go into here. I could have gotten here the other way, but like some little cells for the gladiators that they're holding prisoner. And goodness, man, that's illegal. Iron doors are not supposed to do that at all. But there's some glitches in this version that caused that. So, and then I was going to have some other things underground that went too. But yeah, that's basically it. That's what's going on with this. Let's go ahead and hop back over and see if the other server is back up and running. I don't know if they had a maintenance issue. Let me check Discord real quick and see if anybody's saying anything there. Nothing there. I don't see any announcements. Let's head to chat, server chat, and see. No, nothing there. Okay. All right. Anyway, let's get out of here. I just like to hop on here every now and then and see. We're going to close out Minecraft so we can get back in a compatible version. I think 121.8 is what I'm working in here. All right, let's pull that back up now. Part of the reason I didn't build on there is we had a lot of custom plugins on that build server that we had volunteers. I mean, that a lot of them were managed by volunteers, and they just some of the new versions. I don't know if they just weren't compatible or they didn't work well with it, and it just made it hard to update to newer versions. And then eventually it crashed. Java and Streamlabs are very fickle together. I've learned. We're going to try this one more time, and just to cancel that. See if we can get on there. If not, I'm going to end it, but we'll see. Anyway, here it comes behind us, loading. Here we go. And server is still, I'm going to try connecting. Joining world. Don't think it's going to work. What? Nothing? Let's try it. Oh, no, it says it's there. 32 minutes. Ah, here we go. All right, let me maximize that and then get back. Oh, no, it's going to crash. All right. Out of date graphics driver? No, I just updated it this week. All right, well, it looks like Minecraft is not, or Java, I won't blame Minecraft completely. Java's not cooperating with us, so we're going to have to call it here. So thanks so much for joining. I'm glad to have all y'all here. If you haven't, don't forget to follow me on Twitch so you know when I'm streaming again. Tomorrow morning should be satisfactory. Should be doing some of that. And then we'll see where we go from there. More Minecraft probably coming up on Tuesday, most likely. Unless it's satisfactory, but either way, if you're catching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to know when I'm doing more of those too. So, all right, that should be it. Peace out.